Hello everyone, this is Dee. I'm going to show you how to use the Chucker bookmarklet for sending bulk gifts in Mafia Wars. The first thing you need to do is find the bookmarklet. So we will open up your favorite browser. You can use Google Chrome or Firefox. It works fine in either one. In the search box, I'm going to type in Aaron's Chucker. The one that I want is the second one down on my search page, the one that has aaronkeencomputing.co.uk, page ID 33. I know that that's the one that has the tool that I want. So I'll click on that. Once we get to the page, we see that there are a few different bookmarklets. There's ones for the Chucker, for the Brawler, which is a fighting tool. There's a wish list Chucker. Scroll down, there's one for robbing, for promoting to top mafia. I'm not going to go over those, I'm just going to stick with the Chucker for this video. You can see that there are two different Chucker bookmarklets. I'm going to click on Chucker Alternate. Click on it, hold down your click, and I'm going to drag it up to the top toolbar, and I'm going to let it go. You can now see that I have the Chucker tool up here in my toolbar. To get started sending gifts, just go to one of your friends' Mafia Wars pages. I'm going to visit my friend Fox because I know he needs some items. Conveniently, he has a wish list posted, so I will click on that to get to his Mafia Wars profile page. Now here we are on Fox's page. To get started using the Chucker, all I have to do is come up to my toolbar and click on my Chucker tool. Now if you pay attention, it's going to unframe the Mafia Wars page. You can see along the top there's no Facebook information or links to click on. It's just a black page. Let me show you what the regular one looks like. You can see here on a regular page I have access to Facebook, my email, home and profile, and my account settings. If I go back to Fox's page, it is now unframed, so none of that information is at the top. It's just the plain black screen. So let's get started sending some gifts. I have already clicked on the Chucker once to get the page unframed. To open up the tools, I will click on Chucker again, and it will open up the tool section. There we go. On this first line, Chuck at, you have two options. You can get ID from profile. Since I'm already on Fox's profile, it will be sending gifts to him. If I would like to send to a different friend, I can click on User List, and then come over, click the drop-down arrow, and it lists all of my friends that I have available to send gifts to. Since I'm going to send to Fox, I'm going to click back on Get ID from Profile. On the gift type line, you can see I can choose to send loot. If I click that drop-down arrow, it lists all of the loot that's available to send, including building parts, casino parts, chop shop, weapons depot, consumables for Bangkok, New York, and finally a list of all of the loot that is available in alphabetical order. If I click on Collections and click on that drop down arrow, you can see all of the collections are listed here. Trophies, rings, belts, balls, balls, the Easter eggs, the Chinese New Year collection, diamonds, all of the collection items are listed there. If I wanted to load someone up with boosts, I could click on Boosts and open up the boost window, and all of the boosts are listed here. I want to send loot, so I'm going to click on the loot box. I know that my good friend Fox needs some chain vipers, so I'll click on chain vipers at the top of the list. The next line is quantity. There's a box for me to type in how many I want to send, and if you look over, it also lets me know how many of these that I have. Now, this doesn't tell me how many I am not using. It tells me how many I have in total. Because I know that I have plenty available, I can safely send him 10 chain vipers. So in that box, I'll type in 10. The next line is a time delay box. This allows you to set how slowly or how quickly you want to send gifts. The default is 2, at least on my screen it is, but you can change it to 4 seconds or 5 seconds, and it would have a time delay of 4 seconds in between sending each item. I'm just going to leave it on 2. Once I have my item selected, the quantity that I want to send, all I have to do is click on Start. And once I start it, it will start sending these items to my friend. You can see down here in the log section that it is now sending chain vipers to Moriarty. Now, if I want to send him more items, I can go back to the loot window, and I'll click on titanium Katars because I know he needs those. And I know I have a few extras, so I'll choose 15. And I will click on Add these to the queue. You can now see in this queue box that I have 15 titanium Katars waiting to be sent. I can now go up here and choose my next item. Let's scroll down. Let's see, I think he needed some Lemang motorcycles. You can see that I have 203 of these available. I forget how many I'm using, but to play it safe, I'm pretty sure that I have 10 extra to send, so I'll send 10 and add it to the queue. Now, if I would like to switch over and start sending items to a different friend, I can click on User List, open up my friends box, and I'll send some items to the Coma Gifter account. Let's see, where's my Coma Gifter? Oops, there we are, Coma Gifter. Let me pick something I know that I have plenty of that I'm not using. TNT. It tells me I have 370 TNTs available. So to keep this short, I'll just send 10. I'll add it to the queue. And now you see that these gifts down the bottom have been sent. It's currently sending the Lemang motorcycles, and I have 10 TNT waiting in queue to go to the Coma Gifter. I'll pick another item. Let me pick executive overcoats. And I know I have plenty of those, so I'll change my quantity to 20 and add those to the queue. If you look in the queue box, you'll see that the default is set to 10. But if I have a lot of gifts to send to many different people, and I want to have them all added in the queue so I can step away from the computer for a few minutes, all I have to do is click in that box, backspace, and you can just change it to 20. That means that the queue will now hold 20 different items going out to 20 different people. And it keeps track of it all down here in the log, letting you know who you sent what to. So you can see it's fairly simple to use. You can queue up all of your gifts and go do something else while all of your gifts are being sent. That's pretty much all there is to using the chucker. I hope you found this helpful and hope to see you out there in the battlefield. Take care. Have a great day.